What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Onney, the CEO, and I'm back with another week, another 5 segment. And this week, I'm super excited. The month couldn't be going any better than it is right now. So I need you guys to buckle up your seatbelts because you're now plugged in, tuned in, and tapped in to Outside the Box.
Hey.
I'm super excited about tonight's guest. He is a longtime friend. You know how some friends just become family? Well, that's what he is to me. Dope brother indeed, lyricist, just all around good person, innovator, creator. I want you guys to give it up. I call him Antho, but he goes by Rags. Give it up for Rags.
What's up, Onney?
I almost lost my foot in there. I got too excited. I had to calm down.
Stop it, man. You already know how we do it. It's good to see you.
We go back like repeat offenders, huh?
Facts.
Back in the Bride-Gate, you know?
Facts. Bride-Gate, what was it? Mac Zally?
you know.
We can get a street out now. We don't live there.
Yeah, we don't live that no more. We done came a long way from there. Mm-hmm. So I know who you are. Those that are faithful viewers and watchers probably remember you from about 3 years back when you was on the show. Mm-hmm. But so much has happened since then. You've evolved so much from trending for the Rocket song to everything since then. You almost like, I want to say, reinvented yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's a great way to look at it, because I feel like that's what I had to do in order to.
Because I feel like if they knew you 5 years ago, they don't really know you today. That's how I feel.
No, absolutely.
So for those that's trying to catch up and those that haven't caught on, tell us who you are, where you from, and what all you do, because you do a lot. We outside the box today.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, let me say the feeling is mutual. You know, family locked in, and you know, I can't be more appreciative just to be here today. This is really a lot of motivation. Everybody in my family that I told I was gonna be on here today, they was just like, "Are you ready?" And people still texting me right now. I'm sure, like, how do I tune in? But reinventing myself is something that I definitely had to do, because, you know, I just wanted to. Things change. So since the last time I've seen you, family members have died that were key family members, and I've just had to, you know, step up to the plate and be more of a family man and be more of the leader of my family. And so, you know, I knew what I was doing was good, but I need to be great. So I took the music and I thought of just different ways for me to be innovative. And I started the company Diamond Mind Technology because, one, I wanted to be tapped into what might be next in society, and technology is forever evolving. And two, I wanted to put myself in a position not only to take care of my family, but to be able to, you know, reach out to these youth and make sure that they don't go down some of the wrong paths that I went in the past. You know what I'm saying? So
now, speaking, you know, I don't want to take you down, you know, make you sad or anything, but you did mention, like, since the last time we linked up on the show even, that you lost a few family members, and, you know, one of the people that you lost was somebody that was dear to my heart. I actually knew him before I knew you, which was your father, Tony.
Absolutely.
You know, and we became
Tony
real
G.
cool, you know what I'm saying? And before, you know, you came home and touched down and everything, he put me on your music, and he made it a point for us to link up. And then when we linked up, before you know it, we was in the studio, and I remember he was so excited just hearing us do a collaboration together, and, you know, that was the good old days.
Nah, absolutely.
So he was so intricate and integral into your movement. I mean, from just investing into your music, because he believed in you when nobody. I mean, he was telling people at the corner store about you.
Right.
You know, anywhere he went, he reminded me of my dad, because that's how my dad is.
Speaks
and
about
so,
you, yeah.
And so, knowing that he was just like so close to you in your career, how did you bounce back from that, or did you have to, or what was that like?
Man, it's interesting you say that. You know, sometimes I hear his name and I get motivated. Like how you spoke about it just now was motivation. And I just take that energy, whether it be sad or motivation, and I just try to transfer it. And it's funny you asked that because that's the reason this shoe came about. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally had got back from a trip from Utah, and honestly I came in, I found my father on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't good. And so I ended up getting him to the hospital, got him stabilized, and I was going to visit him. Everybody else is out of town and he's a single man, so I'm like the only one there for him, and that was kind of, you know, a lot, but I was willing to step up to the plate, you know what I'm saying? And one day they were just like, no more visits because of COVID. So now
that's so hard.
Yeah, so now I'm sitting in the house and I'm just like, had just gone through a breakup, so I'm in the house and I'm, you know, I don't want to just be outside wild. I'm like, man, I need to transfer this energy, all of it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the house one day, you know, in the hood, in the slums, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in there and I'm thinking of things that I used to do as a kid that people are doing now and making a whole lot of money out of it. But I was doing it first. So I'm just like, not on no envious stuff, but if I was doing it first, how can I do it better than they doing it now? Because I was already 10 years ahead. I don't know if you know, but you know, it's a lot of people that'll vouch for me and tell you that I was the first one putting the Gucci on the Air Force Ones, putting the Fendi on the Air Force Ones. And so I'm sitting in my house, I'm like, how can I tap into that? And so that's how this shoe came in, the I Am Blessed shoe. You know
now, speaking of this shoe, because I can't help but segue into this shoe. Is it a way we can get a closer view on this bad boy?
And that's the first one. So this is the shoe that opened up the door. This is how I met Stephanie Coleman, the owner of Trade Magazine, who's been a mentor and a big help. And
so tell me about the collaboration with this shoe. Now, is this a Puma shoe?
This is a Puma shoe, and I simply just customized it. But I wanted to customize it in a way that nobody had ever customized a shoe. And I'm like, everybody's done the tangible customization, but what about things that you can't see that you can make this shoe about? You know what I'm saying? And so I sat and I thought about all the things that I love. I love family, I love community, I love to get to that bread, and I love to dress nice, you know what I'm saying? And I love music. So the week when I was in the house like coming up with this song, I got hired by the city of Houston to do an anthem for the city of Houston, basically like to make sure that everybody remained calm and safe during COVID awareness. And man, that jingle changed my life.
I bet it did, because it was trending too. It was everywhere. I said, that's it though.
Right, man, it's crazy. You know, and that's crazy you say that, because to this day I still have not been able to hear the song on the radio. Everybody else heard it except for me. My mother called me. She said, so you're not gonna tell me you on the radio? I like, I haven't even heard the song. Cause when that happened, I'm still working. I'm still going to the hospital, visiting my father. Like, I'm still a son and a friend and you know what I'm saying? So I never heard the song, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was calling me. People were sending me where they recorded it in the clips, 97, every radio station. But my point is, that's the biggest check I ever made in music. You know what I'm saying? And that was like an eye-opener.
It changed the game.
Yeah. It allowed me to
like, is that much money in jingles?
Say.
I've been coming at it all wrong.
I say, man, I don't want the fame. I don't care if you don't
just
like my posts on Instagram. Cut the check. You know what I'm saying?
Now, quick question.
Go ahead.
I want to ask you, Cultural Bastards. Last time you was on the show, Cultural Bastards didn't exist.
No.
So
they existed, but we hadn't put out any music yet.
So tell me a little bit about what is that?
So Cultural Bastards is a conglomerate of a guy named AB and Fred. And it's a lot more of us too, but those are the founders. And basically, in 2017, I met this guy named Jamal. Shout out Jamal. He was the reason I even know the Cultural Bastards. Met him on a yacht, and he told me about his friends, and that was the end of the conversation. You know how people talk, and you like, okay, a year and some change passed, and these guys reached out to me, and they were like, hey, if you can make it down to New York, man, you know, we wanna record your whole album, and this guy wants to shoot a movie about your life. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up losing my job at Dr. Pepper, and the rest is like history. I took a road trip.
I know, because you was in
It's a lot in between,
yeah,
but I took a road trip.
Every time I talk to you,
It's a
it was
lot in
someone
between.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Lisa. It's a lot in between, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you actually put a video out called The Death of Day, and I want our viewers and our listeners to check it out. Death of Day. Rags.
Was early Sunday evening.
This is what the fuck we came here to do, you understand? From Houston to New York. Rags, cultural bastards. Just before the death of day, man. We embracing this shit, man. You can't live if you are scared. You run around being afraid to die, you understand? It's coming. Just live, baby. Let's go. Hey. It was early what?
It was early Sunday evening.
Tell them one more time. Hey. Just before the death of day. Listen, hey. If I was 24 away till my judgment day, I'd probably cop some extra clips, go unload up the K. Spray every fake fuck who had something to say, but never had nuts enough to say it to my face. While I'm at it, I'd probably ride around through the tray. Find that punk who sold me parsley that time instead of hay. Try to play me for a sucker, blucker, one in his face. After he showed me to his stash so I could run through his safe. But let's say my final hours was in TDC. I pull a Shawshank Redemption fleet in Miami. Fuck a few Cuban bras, puff a few Cuban gauze, full of that pink weed and sip Hennessy. After that I fly home and hug all of my fam. Give them dough they never knew I owned from all of my scam. Stick radio stations up, make them play all of my jams. From the ones I ain't on to the ones that I am. Everything I ever did fun, I do it again. Every bitch who gave good head, I screw her again. Spend my last 59 minutes repenting for sin, and my last 60 seconds praying God let me in before the death of day.
All the family friends were grieving.
Damn sure was. Right before the what?
Reverend Jones just passed away.
Right before the death of day. Yeah.
Just before the death of day.
Never know when it's your time, baby.
It was early Sunday evening.
Just keep living.
It was early Sunday evening.
Look, I could die July 8th, the same date I was born. Die in a trap spot, fucking with mom. Die cause I was still there, I should've been gone. Die on a plane from a terrorist bomb. Look, I could die cause I dived an old girl with no rubber. Die from a fatal attraction, I told her I love her. Yeah, die cause I left the extra clip at the crib. Yeah, die cause he was a blood, thought I was a crib. Hey, a lot of niggas dead for the shit that they said. And with that said, look, I'm prepared to die. I used to drink a lot to drown out my pain, but when pain learned to swim, I had to learn to fly before the death of day. Yeah, before the death of day. Sound about right?
Just before the death of day. Just before the death of day. Just before the death of day.
I'd be amiss if I didn't give a shout out to my boy Dame, Trust the Shooter.
Trust the Shooter.
On that bad boy,
hey,
you know.
He did a great,
He did an excellent
immaculate
job. Yes, he
did an immaculate job, man.
Now, earlier in the show, you mentioned how you were segueing into the tech industry. Can you tell us a little bit more about Diamond Mind and what, you know, what all it does?
So basically, as I said before, Diamond Mind Technology, I wanted to bring all the things that I love into under one umbrella. And so Diamond Mind Technology, the reason I named it that is because I didn't want to just have a label. I wanted to have a crew, a family of people that were not just artistic in music, but artistic in different ways,
innovative,
innovative in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be painting, technology, music, and so Diamond Mind Technology is basically a conglomerate of all those things, a collaboration of all those things. And this shoe, the I Am Blessed shoe, again, I was telling you I just got my biggest check. So the first thing that I wanted to do was give back. You know what I'm saying? I really was stressing, and that's one of the things that I feel like is like, it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I did a I Am Blessed give back. And this is before I'm like, okay, I'm about to start this tech company. So I'm just giving you the rundown. So I did the I Am Blessed give back while my father was in the hospital, and basically we ordered a whole lot of food and toys, and gave clothes, food, and toys back to the kids for the holidays. And before the actual give back, I was in the house trying to finish this shoe, because I'm like, I want to wear this shoe because I made it a block party. So we in Third Ward, we had Trader True come through, Calvin Wayne came through, all off word of mouth. I didn't have no TV. I wasn't trying to do it for that. I just wanted the neighborhood to know, like, hey, I'm here. I know we've been talking about coming up together, but here it is. Like, here's something. You know what I'm saying? So Trader Truth heard about it. He came through with a truck full. I had dollar store toys. That's how I started off. And last year we were able to give away $8,000 worth of toys. We rode up with a truck, and it was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something totally different.
I love it. Now, actually, with this shoe, one thing I did notice when I went online, you know, because I'm trying to put my bid in, well, that with each purchase of the shoe, you actually are supplying other shoes for children that's in need as well.
Absolutely. So here's how it works. All right. So you buy the shoe. This shoe is attached to several different things. One of them is philanthropy. So every time you buy a shoe, a kid gets a shoe for free somewhere around the world. There's over 500,000 kids around the world that don't have shoes, and eventually we're gonna up that number. But as a startup, I just want to just make it something that I know I can do. I can do one shoe for sure every shoe that I make, and still be able to invest back into the business and grow, scale, as they say. So you buy the shoe, one kid gets a shoe, but you also make an investment. I tell people all the time, it's not a purchase, it's actually an investment. So when you buy the shoe, you are automatically buying into my company, because you now own a percentage of, for example, the I Am Blessed shoe has a song called I Am Blessed connected to it. Or the Pretty Flower, which is what I have on my foot. I don't know if y'all can see.
Go on, take them off then. Let us check it out.
The shoes clean, the feet clean, Okay.
You know what
I'm saying? So this is
So is that Gucci on Puma?
So this is the his and her. Yeah. So in the article, it talks about how I linked up with Dapper Dan, and these shoes, if there's a photo of Dapper Dan where he has on pink and I got on red, and so he's like the pioneer of putting the Gucci on the shoes. So these are basically an ode to that picture, you know what I'm saying? And this is also called the Pretty Flower shoe. So I got a song called Pretty Flower. All right, don't worry, you already got one for free. You know what I'm saying? We locked in. You know what I'm saying? But look,
you see me already, like
and these are just a mock. So when you get these, the real version, this gonna pass the diamond tester test. You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna be sold on here a lot more. So I wore a mock just so y'all could see this shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's the Pretty Flower shirt. I want to get the back real quick if y'all can see that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so people will be able to scan that QR code, and everybody that has a pair of these shoes, you're going to be making money, because this shoe is tied to a song called Pretty Flowers that everybody already loves, and it's not even out. We got Rick Ross on the album, we got Lil Boosie, and we got Benny the Butcher.
Okay.
And the reason that I wanted to bring these celebrities in is because they already got a fan base, and it's just gonna make our marketing that much more easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking smarter, not harder.
I love it. Now, speaking of marketing, you were featured. want to make sure I list it right. You were featured in this magazine. What is the name of this magazine?
That is Trey Magazine. The founder is Stephanie Coleman. Again, that's my mentor.
And you actually have a full spread.
Yes.
I am blessed. So how did it feel?
Man, that article has opened
being able to see yourself just.
And that's the picture that I was talking about right here. So you see how Dapper has on pink and I got on red. That's where that shoe came from. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to meet him was really. And I can say, iconic.
I know you in real life.
Exactly. No,
we go back.
I tell people I know you the celebrity. Say, stop playing, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Hey, don't let Onney fool y'all, man. Don't let her fool y'all. She's the celebrity in every room, man.
Man, I appreciate the love.
It's an honor. Like I said, it's really an honor to be here. This was motivation, and you know, I had to bring you a gift just to say thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Girls like gifts.
Well, you can open it.
Okay. And, hold on, screw. Let's see.
On this cover, while you open it, I'll just explain the packaging.
Okay.
Right here is the name of the EP and the book that I'm releasing with the song and the shoe. So
Winning Reg.
It's the 8 Laws of Winning, and on that EP will be the songs that are attached to the shoe, that the Pretty Flower, the I Am Blessed, so on and so forth.
Oh, I got my own Pretty Flower shirt.
Yeah, but now I got to get your shoe size so we can get you some shoes in the making.
Oh, look at that. Now when y'all see me on my shirt next episode, don't say nothing, because you know I got to wear it.
Yeah. That's just one piece of merch, though. You know, when you get the shoe, you get a piece of merch every month up until you actually get the shoe.
Like planners, you know. Thank you so much. You always are so thoughtful, man, all the time.
Shout out to my team for making that happen.
Yes.
Miss DeVille.
This National Studio, I'm going to have to keep it. No, I can't leave it out. They're going to take it.
They gonna take
Y'all take my pens, okay?
Don't let them take it, man. Don't let them take it, man.
So you actually did another video called Play With Me. Yeah. And when you got ready to do that, your acting skills came out. It's almost like a mini movie, music video combined. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how that came about?
Absolutely. So originally I was supposed to be in New York shooting a movie about my life. COVID happened, a lot of things happened, and I still had my team. Everybody was still believing in me, but we have this director named Dominic Morales, and Dom is not only a videographer, but he's like a brother and also like a mentor. You know what I'm saying? He's motivation. And shout out Dom. But all of these cats that are involved in this short film are from Tracy Towers. Tracy Towers is the biggest towers in the Bronx. And when I say that's like my second family, they embrace me like it's home, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So all of them were my cast and my crew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got all the Bronx up in the video.
Man, when I looked around and I saw somebody holding a reflector so that the sun wouldn't hit me, I swear I just started thanking God, because I'm just like, you know, most people have to pay for this type of treatment. You know what I'm saying? These are people that really believe in me. And we came up with this Play With Me. Dom wrote the script, and I was excited that's basically like my first, you know, quote unquote acting gig, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and you put your cell phone. Yeah. I like it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So let's check it out. Play With Me.
Oh, look at this here. Yo, these motherfuckers right here.
All right, we gonna pull these motherfuckers over. What you wanna do?
I'm gonna arrest him, take his girl, me.
All right, so let's do this, man. We gonna rock.
So you telling me our DNA is 9 billion years old, but the Earth is only 4 billion?
Yes, babe, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. We are not from here.
That's crazy. What the fuck? These motherfuckers pulling us over. Fucking pigs.
Roll your windows
What the
up.
fuck? And why they got guns on us?
Fucking windows.
The fuck? What's up, man?
Let me see your hands.
Hey, is that really
Let me see
necessary?
your fucking
Is that really
hands.
necessary,
No,
officer?
why are we putting our hands up for?
I'm not talking to you, miss. Mind your fucking
just
business.
chill, alright?
You got any guns in the car?
No, we don't have no damn
Hey,
guns.
just chill. Look, nah, we don't have none, man.
What they talking about?
We don't have
guns
none,
and
man.
drugs.
What about drugs? Any illegal drugs?
Listen, I'm in the stocks, bonds, black power, and expensive cars, my brother.
This is bullshit.
What's so funny? It's
Pop
funny.
your
This
fucking
is some
trunk.
bullshit. Don't pop that.
Pop your trunk.
Hey, man, it's pop, man. Ain't shit back there anyway, man. It's pop.
They can't do that. They need
Babe,
a warrant.
just chill, man.
What
Fuck
the
that.
fuck?
Fuck it.
Just let me see your hands.
Hell no. Hell no.
It's like, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
That's
That ain't my
not
shit,
fucking
man.
ours.
Man, that
That's
ain't my
not
shit,
fucking
man.
ours.
Hey, you got me fucked up, nigga. I ain't getting out this car, nigga. I ain't getting out this car,
Don't get
nigga.
out,
Hey, you can
babe.
get in, but I'm not getting out, man. Niggas get shot when they get out. I'm not getting out, man.
Don't get out
Shot
this
you
car, man.
don't get out.
All right, man.
If you play with me, I'ma be dressed in all black. If you play with me, I'ma be dressed in all black. If you play with me, I'ma be dressed in all black. Accompanied by some niggas by killing and all that. At last, a nigga rapping about blunts and bras, stocks and bonds, black power and expensive cars, and still leave you on the pavement. If you play with me, look, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Sex is a weapon, but murder smell worse than booty, dick, and pussy. And we know the smell, but keep that on DL like them cops over there that like booty, dick, and pussy. What he say? I said, fuck the law. Huey Newton 38 in my Black Panther dirty South Park. They in awe. How his rap sheet matches rap sheet. Look, I don't need a tablet. I remember what happened. I'm relapsing. Fake ass nigga, late ass nigga. I was 20 when I flew me and my sister Miami. Racks on deck. I was thinking grams, not Grammys. So if I'm bored by your hustle story, please overstand me. I'm jaded, like a nigga that made it already. Couple racks, bad bitch, Mercedes already. And I just came home from the Pope. Such and such fronted them cuties, I ain't said a name yet. Nigga, nope, and I don't make songs about dope. I will, I am for those that won't. Rap about hope, let them kids know they could be more than Jordan, Oprah, Capone, kings and queens and the thrones before them. And that's play with me, I'ma be dressed in all black. If you play with me, I'ma be dressed in all black. If you play with me, I'ma be dressed in all black. Accompanied by some niggas by killing and all that. At last, a nigga rapping about blunts and bras, stocks and bonds, black power and expensive cars, and still leave you on the pavement. If you play with me, I write headache for Lee, headache for Lee. I told her keep her boyfriend, less headache for me. What I'm really trying to say is my time is expensive, and I don't give a fuck if you find it offensive. Gang don't stop, got it from my pops right before he transitioned. Then he invested in 10 cent. Game stop 10 cent. You don't get it, Google it. Don't just be a blood or a hooper that only know the streets, that's how they keep us weak. Knowledge is power, power is key. It's like flipping the brick every time you read rags. Yeah. You know, on lockdown, man, a brick might mean a few things, but when a motherfucker say, send me a brick, they talking about a book. Knowledge is power, man. I know that shit sounds cliche, man, but the more you know, the more you worth, man. Fuck all that. If you play with me, dressed in all black.
One thing we not gonna do is play with you. So tell us what we have to look forward to from Rags.
Looking forward. Again, I'm about to drop this. So I'm about to drop this the 8 Laws of Winning. And that is the EP that all the songs that I just mentioned are gonna be on. So it's gonna be 8 songs. 8 is my life path number. 8 is the day that I was born in July, and it's real significant to me. It's a lot of power in it, you know what I'm saying? The infinity symbol. So I want this thing to keep going when I'm gone, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the best way to do that is empowering people, empowering the youth, and bringing people together, which is this shoe is a vessel to bring people together. You know, you got the youth involved, you know what I'm saying? You got people that, some people just want to do a tax write-off. you could do a tax write-off with it, because
we take donations.
Absolutely. I just started my nonprofit. Like I said, I've been doing this for 4 years. No cameras, no telling nobody, but you know, I've been coming out of pocket, and so now I want to take it, like I said, take it to the next level and
get the community involved. Where we all can make a big difference.
People are just like, man, you gotta have paperwork for me to give you this type of money. So you know,
get that paperwork so you can make an impact, a real impact,
absolutely.
Money that you can see. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So
change lives type of money.
Yeah. So I'm getting back into these schools and just being hands-on with these kids in the community, and really just making sure that, again, that they not taking the wrong road and looking at this world like, you know, don't nobody care about me, because somebody cares. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I definitely salute you for doing that, because we need more of that in our community. You know what I'm saying? We look back on our lives, there's a lot of things that could have been done differently if we had that type of support.
Absolutely.
So paying it forward is always better than not doing anything at all.
Absolutely.
So I definitely salute you for that. For our listeners and our watchers that want to stay up on Rags, y'all can follow him on his Instagram page @RagsRaps. Make sure you go ahead and hit that follow button. And you know, I'm still a Facebooker, so if you want to follow him on Facebook, I'm going to give you his government Anthony Sutton. Go on and follow him. Real love Rags, you know what I'm saying?
Download my Facebook.
That's okay. Your fan page, I couldn't find it. Somebody must have hacked that thing like they did mine.
Oh man!
But it's all good. You have a new YouTube page with Cultural Baskets. You have both of your videos on there. You guys make sure you go and hit subscribe and click the bell notification so you can be notified when he drop new video content. I want to remind you guys that this show has been powered by Swan Owl, Sea Moss, and Beverages. Make sure you get your organic, wild-crafted sea moss from Swan Owl. I want to remind our viewers as well that we are on multiple platforms. You can find us everywhere. We're on Hip Hop Street, Third Coast TV, Himalaya, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Stitcher, iTunes, Anchor. We are everywhere. Find a platform that works for you. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave us a comment. Share it with your friends and family. And if you don't mind, come on over to our YouTube page so you can join our community, Outside the Box with Onney. Click the subscribe button. Also, the bell notification so you can notify when we drop new content. We drop a new episode every week. So come join the conversation. Leave us a comment. Subscribe to the channel, because we have some in-depth conversations right here on Outside the Box. And if you yourself are a content creator and you want to do your own podcast or talk show, be sure you go to www.onneystudios.com and become a podcast content creator today. Yes, I want to thank you for coming on Outside the Box. Let me get all in your business. I want to thank you for the gifts. I want to thank you for sharing your shoe, the magazine, and all the amazing things that you have going on in this season. It just makes my heart feel so good to be able to know where we came from and to be able to look back like over 10, 15 years ago where we were, and to know where we are now. It's just a blessing to still be connected.
I ain't gonna lie, the pleasure was mine.
Yeah.
The pleasure was mine.
It's always.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For the motivation, and you know, this is one more thing to, you know, get me through the next day, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
the next month and the next year, and just be like, you know, people really believe and people really taking notice, people that matter. You know what I'm saying, the day one. So
well, today you just left another set of footprints in the sand. I want to thank our viewers and our watchers for staying plugged in, tuned in, tapped in, Outside the Box. See you next week, same time, same place. I'm your girl, Onney the CEO.